Alright, we're gonna try some more battles with that Wo-Chien team that we've been using for the past week, because I feel like maybe Wo-Chien isn't that bad. It's not great by any means, but maybe it's not that bad at least. A sand team with the Lycanroc Tornado, Lycanroc and Tyranitar. Wo-Chien now has definitely got a time to shine here if we can try and get into a Terra Water scenario and wall off that actually walls off quite a lot of people. Also bring the Iron Valiant in. No, instead it is Sylveon and the Tatsugiri. This is kind of scary because they have super effective moves against both of us. They have what is it called, Muddy Water, which is strong against Armarouge. They also have Fairy type moves, which are strong against the Roaring Moon, who is a Dark type right now. So do we just go Stall Earthquake here? We could try Stored Power maybe. If we can Store Power and KO that Tatsugiri instantly, we don't have to worry about a possible Dondozo. But if the Sylveon switches out right now for the Dondozo, that's gonna suck because the Stored Power will whiff and not hit the Tatsugiri. Maybe I go Heatwave. Do at least decent damage onto the Sylveon. If Dondozo does come out, it's going to do very little damage though. Actually, you know what? Let's double protect. Oh, I don't know if I got it in time. I was hovering over protect. I don't know if that's going to make it double protect. I hope it does. Yep, he's going to withdraw. This is going to be Dondozo now. If I had gone Earthquake Stored Power... Oh no, it's Tyranitar that comes out. Okay, interesting. So Sandstorm does go up. We're gonna protect with the Roaring Moon. Do we protect with Armarouge as well? That's the important question. Okay, we do. But let's see, I assume this is Muddy Water, right? Ooh, Hydro Pump, okay. Hydro Pump into the Armarouge. What we could do right now is we could try and maybe go for some strats and switch into our Wo-Chien now, because we will resist that. But instead, let's go Earthquake. Gonna do super effective damage to the Tyranitar. And let's see, it'll definitely trigger Armarouge, so we can maybe go for a Stored Power onto the Tatsugiri. I think I'm gonna try it out, yeah. Hopefully he doesn't switch out now into the Dondozo. Oh no, okay, he's withdrawing that. If Sylveon comes out, yeah, I think we'll still be okay here, because Earthquake should trigger Weakness Policy, and then Armarouge should get a 1-hit KO here, right? Psychic type move, so it's not gonna be resisted. It'll still do decent damage. The Weak Armor activates, increasing our speed, and then also Weakness Policy will activate, increasing both our special attack and special defense. Oh, no, not special defense, our physical attack, which is still good because Stored Power bases off of all of your additional stats. So it's effectively plus like 120, so it's a 140 base power move, plus 20 for each increased stat. Rock Slide though will get the KO onto the Armarouge, but now though, we can bring in our, what is it called, Wo-Chien. I don't think he has anything good from the T-Tar or the, what is it called? Or the Tatsugiri? Ooh, Lycanroc. Oh, hang on a second. There is a little bit of a concern now because... Actually, no, is there really a concern? No, I think we should be fine. I don't think T-Tar has Ice Punch, right? But even if it does, I think we're safe to go for a Terra Water here, right? Because no matter what happens, he shouldn't have anything super effective against the Water type. So Giga Drain, we can go for that onto the Lycanroc. He does still have a Terra... Okay, no, switching out the Tyranitar for Tatsugiri. But I mean, again, he's doing a lot of switching, but not a lot of attacking. So I think we should be okay here. If we're able to get a KO on the Lycanroc, which I doubt it probably has Sash, the Giga Drain will also be redirected. The one concern though is an Endeavor Quick Attack nonsense onto Wo-Chien. Rock Slide. Ooh, we survive on 4 HP. We will go down to the Sandstorm after this, but that's fine. Earthquake does chip us down, but we will be able to heal that up with Giga Drain. 132 health. Tatsugiri might go for a cheeky Draco Meteor here though. That's the only concern, which might get a KO onto Wo-Chien. It does lower physical attack, not special attack after all. Roaring Moon goes down, but let's have a look and see. We can bring in our Iron Valiant now. And because Iron Valiant comes in at the end of the turn, it won't have its Focus Sash broken just yet. So what we can do is... Oh, actually, I wonder... He does still have his Terror though, so let's see. We can go... Do we go for the meme Destiny Bond? Or do we just go Moonblast? Moonblast is super effective into both, but let's have a look and see. I'm going to Moonblast the Tatsugiri and I'm going to Giga Drain the Tyranitar. I assume it's going to go Terra Flying T-Tar, but I think we should be okay here. Because T-Tar will have its attack reduced because Wochien is out in the field. Yep, it is Terra onto the T-Tar, and it is Terra Flying, yeah. So, let's see. Should still be okay though, I think. Hydro Pump into who? Iron Valiant. Ooh, we survive on 4 HP, but unfortunately though, Focus Sash is going to take us out. The question though is, will Wochien win the 1v1 against T-Tar? Because I assume this is Rock Slide coming out. Oh, it's Terra Blast, okay. On to who? Terra Blast, oh, he's doubling into the Iron Valiant, very interesting. That was dead anyway because of the sand. That might honestly win the game for us, because that means that our Wochien stays healthy. Giga Drain doesn't do too much damage, but I think we should be okay. He will move first. Hopefully he doesn't get a Rock Slide Flinch Cheese here. Of course, we cannot Mud Slap anymore, or Mud Shot anymore, so we have to just go Dark Pulse. But Dark Pulse should get a KO here. He's gonna Terra Blast. Ooh. Not a Rock Slide. Okay, fair enough. Does Terra Blast get a KO? No, it doesn't. That 27 HP. That is all. Well, hang on. First, we have to make sure we win. Okay, that 27 HP. That is all thanks to the Tablets of Ruin lowering the attack of Tyranitar. If its attack wasn't lower there, that does just enough damage that KOs. And the match was already over. Why did you have to rage quit there? Oh, doesn't even get us the satisfaction. Well, actually, no. I guess we still get the KO, so we do get the satisfaction of Wochien beating him. He couldn't live with the fact that he lost to a Wochien. He just rage quit, turned off his switch. Oh, what is this very interesting team though? An Alolan Grimer, oh sorry, no, Alolan Muck, a Scovillain, a Grimmsnarl, a Flamigo, an Espeon, and a Sylveon. I think though we should be safe to go for an Armarouge as well as Roaring Moon. And I don't think Wochien does much for us here, so I think instead we'll go with an Indeedee and a Hawlucha. Alright, what is it going to be? It is going to be Scovillain and the Alolan Muck. Alright, let's think now. Is he going to be using Spicy Extract here? I've never even seen what Alolan Muck can do. Let me have a quick look and see here. Does it have something crazy? I'm about to get cheesed, I feel like, by some Spicy Extract shenanigans. I can already tell. Power of Alchemy is Alolan Muck's hidden ability, which is, when an ally of the Pokemon with this ability faints in battle, Power of Alchemy will be replaced by that fainted Pokemon's ability. So does he want his Scovillain to somehow go down? I mean, I'll do it, I guess. Yeah, let's go for it. If it is a cheese strat, I'm willing to see what it is, just out of curiosity. Double Protect, maybe? Scovillain protects. Muck isn't, though. So we do get super effective Earthquake damage on, and at least a Heat Wave onto it. Ooh, a lot of damage onto that Muck. And, okay, it's a crit, that's why. But I think even if it wasn't for that crit, the following Heat Wave should get a KO, since we do have +2 special attack now. And it is neutral damage, so yeah. This should do a lot of damage to the Muck, at least. Now I'm curious what it was planning on doing. Scovillain obviously protects, hopefully we don't miss in the Muck. We do not miss. And that is a dead Muck. I guess we'll never find out what it was trying to do. Let's see. Ooh, Moody! Special defense up, defense down. That does actually suck because... Oh, actually no. We still have Breaking Swipe with Roaring Moon, so we should be fine. But out comes the... Ooh. Out comes the Grimmsnarl, which does have Spirit Break onto us. So maybe I go Indeedee now, set up a Psychic Field. And go for another Heat Wave here. I could Stored Power. We know it can't protect, so yeah, I think we go Stored Power onto the Scovillain. It has plus special defense, so I think we need to use this to get a KO onto it. Heat Wave probably doesn't do enough, and he might also get up a screen here. So let's have a look and see. This also prevents us from possible Fake Out, which I doubt he'll be using though. It's probably a screen from Grimmsnarl. More importantly, oh, what if it's Sunny Day? Okay, no, it is Fake Out, which will not work because of the Psychic Terrain. And Stored Power might get a KO? Yes, it does. +2 special attack increases the damage, and then Stored Power also gets, like, what? plus 120 base power because it is stored power. And now there are just 2 Pokemon left. A Lonely Grimmsnarl and a Espeon, right? Espeon, yes. Now we're safe to just go Dazzling Gleam as well as Heatwave. Yep, there is the light screen. But we do have the Roaring Moon and Hawlucha still in the back, so if these two can't finish the job, then it's fine. Oh, my brother also using stored power. Unfortunately for you, you do not have any stat boost, so that does a measly 20 base power, and it's also not very effective. Not getting a KO means that on the following turn we can just do another Heat Wave, and that should get the double KO. Now I'm sad though, because I do want to see what would have happened if he gotten the Scovillain plus Alone and Mud combo off. Moody Scovillain is an interesting strat, but I'll take it, I suppose. Ooh, a very interesting team here against Landman with Urshifu, Galarian Zapdos, Garchomp, Hisuian Arcanine, Tornadus, and Thundurus. So let's go Roaring Moon and Armarouge. We can maybe bait out a Surging Strikes if that is Rapid Strike Urshifu. Have Wochien in the back, and maybe have Iron Valiant for shenanigans. Iron Valiant, we can maybe get a Destiny Bond shenanigan off. We can go for some Moonblast into Garchomp. I think we should be okay. Misty Terrain, if we want to get funky with it, can also lower the damage from the Garchomp. It can also prevent us from getting status, like for from a possible Thunder Wave. It is Urshifu and Thundurus. It is also Single Strike Urshifu, which is kind of concerning, not gonna lie. Single Strike Urshifu means that we can go for a Breaking Swipe maybe. Actually, no. I'm tempted to go... Actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Tailwind. And I'm assuming he's gonna Wicked Blow our Armarouge. Hopefully he doesn't go for a double attack into us, because I want to switch into our Iron Valiant, take it down to Sash, and then Destiny Bond on the following turn since we have Tailwind. I'm just curious about what that Tornadus is going to do. Oh, sorry, not Tornadus, Thundurus. It does have Prankster, so we'll see what it does right off the get-go. It could go for a Thunder Wave. It could go for that signature double move, the equivalent of Bleakwind Storm. Let's see. Out comes the Iron Valiant. He's gonna Terra right away. Is this gonna be onto his Urshifu? Very interesting. Terra Dark, I assume, for extra damage? Terra Poison? Alright. I guess for resistances, right? Eerie Impulse, what is this? It's not gonna do damage to me, right? Okay, so the lowest special attack, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't do damage. That means that if Urshifu goes for a Wicked Blow onto us and it takes us low enough, we can go for a Destiny Bond. It's Wicked Blow, ooh, onto the Roaring Moon though. How much does that do? 1d3 minus 89. It's a Life Orb as well. 94 damage. We do go down to another one. So, maybe we switch into our Wochien here. Should be pretty safe, right? In there. And I'm hoping that he doesn't double into me, right? Maybe I set up Misty Terrain to prevent a Thunder Wave going off? Yeah, let's do that. This is gonna sound crazy, I'm not going for any... I'm just doing pure setup. I'm going Tailwind, I'm going Misty Terrain, but I'm banking on him not going for a double into us, the Iron Valiant. So we stay on Focus Sash. T-Wave, okay, that's fine. Actually, no, that's not fine. T-Wave now makes us slower than the Urshifu probably, so if we go for a... what is it called? If we go for a... Destiny Bond, that won't work, right? Or it might not work, because we might go after the Urshifu. And this Poison Jab onto us. Yeah. A lot of damage takes us down to Sash. I don't know the speed now. I'm gonna hope that we still move first. And I'm gonna go for a... Dark Pulse onto Thundurus. And Destiny Bond. Here's hoping that we still move first with the Paralyze. And we don't get fully paralyzed, more importantly. We have Tailwind on our advantage, so... Hindsight being 2020, I could have maybe gone for a Destiny Bond on the previous turn. Eerie Impulse goes first, but that's a status move, so that's why it goes first. I could have gone for a Destiny Bond on the first turn, and then let's see. Dark Pulse goes now. What, is that a very... that must be a very slow... Okay, there we go. Destiny Bond, perfect. Oh, of course, we have Tailwind, of course. So, Urshifu now goes, and it is going to be Drain Punch. Yes! You're going to Drain Punch for 1 HP? Maybe he was expecting a switch in back into Roaring Moon. So enjoy that 1 HP regained, and enjoy losing the entire rest of your life bar. That is perfect for us. Takes out the Urshifu. The Misty Terrain also means that we can't get Thunder Waved by anything else now. So let's have a look and see. We can bring Armarouge back in now, I think. And I don't remember what other Pokemon he had in the back. He has Hisuian Arcanine, he has Garchomp. We have Misty Terrain, so Earthquake might still do decent damage to us, but we do have Misty, or no, we do have Wochian, which will reduce the damage. So I think we might be able to survive a Earthquake from that Garchomp, which means that we can get the speed boost from Weak Armor and Weakness Policy, but also we have Tailwind, so we might be faster than the Garchomp just period. I'm worried about a Garchomp having a possible Ice type move. I'm going to Terra just in case, and go for a Dark Pulse onto the Thunderous. And then I'll also gonna Will-O-Wisp the... Oh no, we can't Will-O-Wisp. It's Heat Wave. Oh no, let's Stored Power. But I think we move first anyway, so this isn't gonna be that great. Under pressure, I realize now that the Tailwind does kind of screw us over. But let's see. Dark Pulse should go first. Maybe we get a lucky crit flinch, but I think he might go Eerie Impulse onto our Armor Rouge. Yep, Eerie Impulse. He really likes using Eerie Impulse. You would think he's choice with how often he's using that. Special attack does drop. Stored Power, yeah, Stored Power goes first, does barely anything. I could have gone for a Will-O-Wisp, but, well, I was thinking of going for a Will-O-Wisp, but of course the, what was it called? The Poison Jab. But Will-O-Wisp obviously wouldn't work because of the Misty Terrain. We will get a speed boost though, and we have +3 now, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, we only have 2 stat boosts from the speed. Oh, Eerie Impulse, does it lower our special attack by 2 stages? Alright, fair enough. We can go for a Dark Pulse again onto the Thunderous, and we can go for a Protect, I think. Because I think Garchomp might go for another Poison Jab here. It's interesting that Garchomp's not using Earthquake or anything like that. A very passive enemy here, I feel like. No Terra as well from his side, so Protect goes off first. Now we don't have Tailwind anymore, I imagine he goes first with Thunder Wave, which wouldn't have mattered anyway, because we have Misty Terrain, which Misty Terrain does protect us from status moves, if I'm not mistaken. And there is the Earthquake finally, though. Wochian should stay pretty healthy, though. We could have gone for a lucky proc against Weakness Policy, but that's fine. Does do about, what, 70-ish damage to us, but we can heal that up with Giga Drains on the following turns, as long as it's not a Terra Arcanine, which could possibly go for a Grass Terra Terra Blast. If it does have that, we'll see. Me and my big mouth. Here comes the Arcanine, I guess. We can go Giga Drain Garchomp. And I'm gonna Heat Wave, because I think we have to Heat Wave, right? I'm going to Giga Drain the Garchomp and Heat Wave. As crazy as it sounds, I feel like he's going to go Terra Grass here. No Terra! What is this guy doing? Oh my goodness. I'm playing myself. Maybe we get a burn though. Liquidation. Oh my goodness, Liquidation. There's that super effective move finally. Which does take out the Armor Rouge Rock Slide. Hopefully no flinches, so Giga Drain will heal us back up. Okay, Giga Drain will heal us up a decent amount-ish at least. Mist disappears. Mist disappearing is actually huge for us because that means that Breaking Swipe now deals regular damage. It's no longer halved. And it'll also do super effective damage to the Garchomp here. Unfortunately, no more boosted energy speed boost, so let's just Mud Shot then. Arcanine. And Breaking Swipe. He might still go ahead of us though, that's my only concern since we don't have boosted energy speed anymore. Breaking Swipe is also nice because if it hits before them, it'll lower their attack stage by 1 stat. Or attack stat by 1 stage rather. Confusing my words. Yep, Breaking Swipe goes first, and it does decent damage to both. Lowers their attack by 1 stage each. I imagine it's Rock Slide from Arcanine. And, ooh, Garchomp has Rough Skin, that's fine. Outrage, ooh. Does take out the Roaring Moon. But if I can get a KO with Rock, or with Mud Shot onto this Arcanine, we should be good. Mud Shot, oh, does not take out the Arcanine. Speed does drop, but honestly the Rock Slide did such little damage that I think we can go for a Giga Drain onto the Garchomp here and we should be fine. Garchomp moves before us, so we need to get rid of that Garchomp right now. And I think we have to Giga Drain to try and heal up. Rock Slide doesn't do too much damage, but the Outrage plus Rock Slide might do enough. Oh, we live on 7 HP. If we heal up enough health and Rock Slide maybe misses, Wochian might be able to win this for us. It does KO the Garchomp. Let's see, how much do we heal up? 36. I think that's enough health to survive. He does still have his Terra, which I'm still very concerned. Oh no, he used his Terra. What am I saying? Oh my goodness, he used his Terra way early on. I'm actually so stupid. It was the Poison Urshifu, which felt like so long ago. That's probably why I forgot. Instead of trying to Heat Wave predict a possible Terra Grass, we could have just gone Stored Power.